General Hospital GH. Spoilers recap for Monday, September 23, reveals that Jack Brennan, Charles Major, showed up at Robert Scorpio's, Tristan Rogers, office, where Robert and Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, pushed for updates on the Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, rescue mission. Brennan admitted that Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, were now in touch with Lucky's captor. Felicia was curious about Brennan's motives for helping, but he acted like her goodwill was enough. At Bobby's, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, expressed concern for Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, since she was putting a lot on the line for Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Jocelyn also met Brennan once he arrived, so she got a weird recap of the kidnapping misunderstanding and Brennan's new position running the WSB office in Port Charles. Once Jocelyn took off, Brennan spoke to Carly about his efforts to help Anna and Jason. There was talk about Brennan's first interactions with Carly being a setup, but he assured her that he truly enjoyed her company and had no agenda now. At the Brown Dog Bar, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaginos, ordered a couple drinks and looked at the old sonogram before Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, joined her. Although Molly suggested maybe the universe was against her being a mother, Dex didn't think worked like that. Molly couldn't help but think about all the firsts she'd never get to experience with her little girl. Molly also talked about court essentially being her happy place because she understood the rules and limited outcomes. At the Savoy, TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, opened up to Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, about the distance in his relationship with Molly and made a prediction that losing her may be out of his control. In the Quartermain kitchen, Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, found Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, whipping up brownies for something happening at Violet Finn's, Jofiel Love's school. That led to Gio reflecting on his own amazing mother and how she baked for him despite her busy schedule. Gio thought Brooke Lynn and Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, would be amazing parents to children of their own, so BLK suggested they were working on it. At G8, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, flipped out when she learned Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, had been back at work for a month in the lab. After Portia complained to Terry Randolph, Cassandra James, she made it clear that she'd be watching Brad like a hawk. Afterward, Portia met up with Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, and delivered good news since Heather Weber's Ali Mills lab results showed her cobalt levels were still high. Trina didn't understand how that was possible, but Portia thought the important thing was Heather wasn't getting out of prison. Once Trina expressed relief, Portia flashed back to altering Heather's lab results herself on the computer system. Meanwhile, Willow Corinthos, Kathleen McMullen, spoke to Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, about Lucky's rescue mission. That made Willow think back to Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, saving Liesl Obrecht, Kathleen Gaddy, for her, so she sang his praises until she realized she should probably stop cheerleading. Liz also told Terry about her brother, Stephen Weber, Scott Reeves, getting out of prison before settling in Sedona. Elizabeth suggested Stephen would probably avoid Port Charles because of Heather. The conversation turned to second chances, but Liz wasn't sure whether Heather should get one. As for Brad, Elizabeth was hopeful due to Terry's belief in him.